That's right. I'm here in the town of Raynell, where communities in Greenbrier County are coming together today after high floodwaters yesterday threatened businesses, restaurants, and homes. A family-owned business in Raynell spent Thursday cleaning up after water ravaged their parking lot and made its way into the building.
I see the flood water everywhere. We can't go inside the store because the water like 2 feet. It's not good for the business. We have stress because of this, but we survive, and we now open, we clean everything, and somebody, friends of us, help us.
Just down the road, people came together to fix a washed-out driveway that left elderly homeowners stranded.
Now, when the water starts pouring and it starts washing this mud down here, this dirt don't go back up that hill. Somebody's got to put it back. There's mud to be moved, there's rocks down here, the mailman's got to be able to get in.
After the major flood of 2016, the threat posed by rising water is always on the mind of the people in Raynell.
People get very, very leery and on guard with it. It's a very real concern. But they do look out, like I said, they look out for each other. Everyone kind of watches out for their neighbor's home if they're not there, and just looking out for each other.
The water levels may have gone down, but the work is far from over here in Greenbrier County. Residents are pulling together, and neighbor is helping neighbor fix the damage. Here for you in the town of Raynell, I'm Gailyn Markham, WVBA News. Christmas is the season of giving. You handpick that present for your special someone, family, friends, and then anxiously await for its arrival. But that joy can quickly be taken away by porch pirates. I spoke to Detective Clark McCormick at the Beckley Police Department. He shared some tips on how to keep your presents and your peace of mind safe this Christmas.
The packages that are being delivered are a lot more prominent than they used to be. Just take every precaution, be aware of what's going on around you. Make sure that you track the packages, and make sure that don't pile up on the porch.
In addition to avoiding a package pileup, McCormick says cameras are also a great way to avoid unwanted visitors.
I'm sure most people have seen online the camera on the porch that catches the thief taking the package. I highly recommend having a camera on your front door and back door if you can. It's a deterrent as well as a way to capture a suspect in the act and be able to identify them and prosecute.
And some people are traveling out of town this holiday. McCormick says this is the perfect opportunity for porch pirates to take action.
Take precautions, maybe have automatic lights that come on at night, maybe leave a television on in the house so it seems like someone's in there watching television. Have a neighbor or someone collect mail. Don't let mail pile up in your mailbox, things like that. Having someone come and clean your driveway if it's not is always a good idea.
But porch pirates don't just strike at Christmas time. In fact, the United States Postal Service says you can and should be implementing these practices all year long.
Now we turn to Fayette County, where 3 people are defendants in a trial centered around the death of an 8-year-old little girl. Our Gailyn Markham reports from outside the courthouse in Fayetteville.
The trial continues in the death of 8-year-old Rayleigh Browning. Following jury selection and opening statements on Monday, the state spent its morning calling numerous witnesses. These individuals, which included EMTs and medical professionals, were all working the day Rayleigh was taken to Fayette County's Plateau Medical Center via ambulance on December 26, 2018. In the witnesses' testimonies, they described the child as lifeless, pale, and cold, and said she showed no signs of a pulse. Rayleigh was pronounced dead at the hospital 30 minutes after her arrival. Photo exhibits presented in court depicted multiple lacerations and abrasions on the girl's body. Through cross-examination, defense attorneys asked witnesses if these marks could be self-inflicted. While witnesses remembered Rayleigh's biological father acting distraught, none could say the same for the 2 women being charged. One witness, a nurse at Plateau Medical Center, said on the stand that she felt like she was, quote, in the presence of evil, unquote, when she saw the child's stepmother, Julie Browning, at the hospital. The 3 adults charged in this case are being tried as co-defendants. Rayleigh's father is one of these defendants. They are being charged with death of a child by parent, guardian, or custodian, as well as abuse and neglect of a child resulting in death. I will be here all week bringing you the very latest in this trial. Back to you in the studio.